let's get it. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, if you like the content, you would like to see me do more reactions like this, make sure you hit that like button. Let's get it. We breaking on this beef between Fatso and Skrilla. Like I said, I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. Like, I'm dead ass. Like, I even heard that they was beefing. I was surprised. Like, when this start, then I heard the diss that they did. I was like, oh yeah. So it was one of them. So yeah, we gotta break this down. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Kept his name in the trenches. On the flip side, YFG Fatso came out the south side of Chicago, a young demon with major motion and some wicked ties that had him marked.
Hold on, chat. I gotta switch the switch the settings. This shit crazy.
Marked by plenty op gangs. The smoke between Skrilla and Fatso is getting serious, and we will be breaking all of the information down in this video today. Imported smoke. Skrilla's decision to post up in Chicago's 79th and Maryland area wasn't some casual music networking move. Rumors say he was really with the Bloodhounds and also No Limit members like Big Op. Now, the Bloodhounds had some of the most active in the city, originally coming up from a set called Drill City, but way more dangerous.
See, I wasn't even knowing that they was beefing. I wasn't knowing. I didn't know. I'm completely unaware. Bro, that's crazy, bro. You would think that we would have more unity, but it's like everybody just beefing. Everybody just saying fuck.
These young demons gained the big name through their fallen member Bloodhound Lil Jeff, who was a real crazy serial before he got clapped while sliding on ops.
Oh yeah.
Jeff got hit up while sliding on Trap City. His cousin Bloodhound Q.
Hey chat, I haven't listened to like nothing about Bloodhound, so if y'all want to see me do some reactions by him, let me know in the comment section. Like, I don't know none of his music type shit. I just know about him tragically because he died type shit. So,
fallen member Bloodhound Lil Jeff, who was a real crazy serial before he got clapped while sliding
serial
on
killer
ops.
is crazy.
When Jeff got hit up while sliding on Trap City, his cousin Bloodhound Q50 took up the family legacy and decided to take rap seriously. Q50's rise happened with Skrilla's arrival in Chicago, so they bounded really well. Crazily, this partnership that would later drag the Philly rapper into fights he knew nothing about. The Bloodhound's connection to NLMB through Lil Bibby also adds another layer of gameplay that outsiders can't really wrap.
Damn, where Lil Baby come from?
Their heads
where did Lil Baby come from?
Fatso came out of the East Chatham section.
Oh hell no!
Wrap their heads around. YFG Fatso came out.
Okay, okay. So I'm kind of seeing why they call it the Fatso.
Of the East Chatham section, a zone that moved really different from the average drill set in the city. By 17, he was.
Chat. Damn, I'm still forgetting that he is still young as shit in a way.
Was already making serious noise. Fresh off a discovery from Dirk's camp, leveling up off early fame from his track Go-Go, which he dropped at just 12. His link up with A Block, also known as 808 Mob, a GD set posted in Princeton Park around 88th and Princeton, instantly threw him in that fire with the Bloodhounds and their NLMB affiliates.
Oh yeah.
This static ran deep. The tension between
hold up, so they GD. So hold on, so that's on GD. That's crazy. God damn. So that's crazy. Hold on.
NLMB.
I didn't even know that.
Static ran deep. The tension between 808 Mob and NLMB wasn't new. It was legacy beef. 808 Mob has been stamped in the city as one of the OG GD sets. On the other side, NLMB, standing for No Limit Muskegon Boys, came up off a merger of renegade GDs, BDs, and Black P Stones out of 78 and Muskegon. Their most known branch, Drench Gang, where names like G Herbo and Lil Bibby are heavy. That
I'm still not understanding where Lil Baby come from in this. Like, okay, all right. Somebody gotta explain that to me in the comments. Somebody explain to me how Lil Baby. Like, they keep showing the picture. I understand how Herb is, but Baby's like, that's crazy. But damn, I forgot the point I was about to make. Well, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh yeah, that's why it makes sense. It makes sense now, because I was about to say he GD and he fucking with BDs. Like, then they saying, all right, they got a whole clique of everybody just mixed in, just saying fuck it. All right, that makes sense.
Crew and 808 Mob had been locked in for over 30 years.
I still understand like Chicago politics like a little bit. Like they still got some certain cliques is like they still run with each other. Like it don't matter what side you are. Like we still clicked up. So
Fatso linking with 095 Mob only made his op lock.
Hold on, chat.
Names like G Herbo and Lil Bibby are heavy. That crew and 808 Mob had been locked in for over 30 years. Fatso linking with 095 Mob only made his op list stretch further. 095 was into it with Bloodhounds for a long minute, so any kind of ties with them made Fatso a bigger target, especially while already clashing with NLMB. Fatso even talked about his issue with Bloodhound Q50 during a J Main Whoops interview.
You know, I'm all crazy on that.
So with this little Scoom, do you feel like with I feel like he attached to the Q50 one, right? He's Q50 still alive. So do y'all got problems now based off that because of all of this? So would y'all be able to end it basically? Like would you and Q50 be able to in the bud?
Action ain't going nowhere.
Okay, this is okay.
It is what it is. So.
Not right now, basically. Not right. Ain't no time. No time.
Hey, J-Man. I understand you on your righteous path, but it's like you gotta remember, you got some ones that's not letting shit go. No, we don't want to hear none of that shit. We don't want to hear none of that shit. I respect what you're doing, but you gotta understand you still got
time soon. Yeah, I
don't want to hear that.
Yeah, because we ain't affected. So it's like, dang, yes, folk. When ain't
because the city will love to see y'all whoop together. Let's just start that because y'all, what's going on right now? That's when I just say like, damn, that shit had me our generation so much. It's like I'm seeing a repeat us back then. I'm like, hell no.
It's really just like
facts.
Look, ain't never gonna be satisfied. So that is what that is. You know, I'm someone that wants shit on. That ain't for the internet, but that's me and you. That's just
different.
On our side, we
now when
bottom line, nigga, that shit up in his stuff. You heard what he said?
With the Bloodhounds, he signed up for.
He did all that on the sideline. Real ones know what he said. Nigga, it's up in his stuff. Fuck niggas.
All the pressure that came with it, including war with 095 Mob, and it won't stay quiet for long. The November 10th, 2022 McDonald's hit on 95th Street was the spark that turned Sneak and Subs into full-blown war mode.
Oh yeah.
Rumors say that the broad day hit on 095's own Boogie while he was posted with his family. That's some real violation. The hit was wild. Allegedly, Boogie's brother caught one in the back but still made it inside the store. Their moms got grazed in the arm. Boogie, he fell when the car pulled up, and that was it. The steppers hopped out, stood over him, and emptied.
Oh, hold on. See now. No, see.
Brother caught one.
They doing dumb shit. Why they put a Boogie picture in? That's what they talking about. Then I gotta know. I'm thinking it's just somebody from their side named Boogie. Why they putting? See now I gotta no. What's that? What's that about? And then y'all pulling up and shooting people while they in front of it. See, that's crazy, bro. It was at one point like women and children off limits. If you around your family, I catch you with your family, bro. Wait till I catch you again. Oh, I'm gonna catch you again. Not get down on it. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy.
But still made it inside the store. Their moms got grazed in the arm. Boogie, he fell when the car pulled up, and that was it. The steppers hopped out, stood over.
It can't be him, bro.
Emptied the clip. It was cold. So cold the McDonald's shut down for good. Boarded up like a war zone. Chicago's drill scene didn't just catch bodies. It even took out your favorite chicken spot. Lyric wars. The shift from block tension to real personal hate kicked off heavy when Lil Scoom and YFG Fatso started going band for band over jacked lyrics.
Oh yeah?
Scoom, a burly boy who rocked tight with NLMB, dropped Nightcrawler, one of his biggest moves, clocking close to 5 million views. At the same time, Fatso started pushing a track that had nearly the same bars and beat, so the trenches were confused on who really cooked it first.
And that's been going viral. You dissed Bloodhound Lil Jeff in the song. Where did all this situation come from? Where did all of this first derive from?
Man, that came from the stupidest shit on earth, from like lyrics, bro.
So it's not a real beef. It wasn't even like. It was
lyric shit, bro. Like I'm a real chill ass. For like me personally, he was mad over lyrics. So, they little shorty, dark skin little shorty, Scoom shorty. He was mad over lyrics for about a song. Scrum short. He was mad over lyrics about a song that I been had. You know Princeton freestyle.
Princeton. Right? Yeah, fact.
Yeah.
You know his Nightcrawler song. I'm like he calling about some lyrics. And I'm telling him like, blood, look, I been made that song. Like,
chat. Let me know if I gotta do a reaction to Lil School version. I know the Princeton freestyle. That shit go crazy. That shit. That right there, that's when I find out that little nigga can rap. No, he really be talking his shit. That's when I found out that little nigga can really rap. Let me know if y'all want to see me do a reaction to a little School perk, cause that's crazy. And then what we complaining about? Yeah, Ops did a song on your beat or your whatever you saying, and like I understand like. What do you call a nigga for? Like, what do you think I'm about to do about this? You think I'm about to take the song down? you think I'm about to remove it? No, you dumb. You dumb.
A year before I dropped it, all the songs that's viral and all the songs I got on my YouTube. I just started dropping new songs. All old as hell. Like I got hella songs. I got a big ass catalog for. But I'm telling you, like, gang, I been had this song before you. I know you took my lyrics for your homie. Was just on the phone with me and told me that you be in the crib listening to my music. He like, yeah, what you, bro? Why y'all? Cause phone them had made a video and shit saying, but
Skoom stood on it, said he owned it since his clips came out before Fatso's. Fatso clapped back, claiming he had the joint already, and Skoom must have caught a leak and ran with it. The pressure turned up when Skoom dropped Boss Man Remix, a straight-on diss at Fatso that Bloodhound Lil Jeff on live. Skoom aired him out as a fake who wasn't on no real timing and needed to stay in his lane, stepping clean past rap into full-blown disrespect. Now, with Fatso being seen as a young top-tier talent with serious motion, the accusations hit way harder. It painted him as a clout artist stealing his...
Hey, chat! Then Bloodhound stamp that shit. Let me know if I need to go react to that shit. Drop that shit down in the comments. Let me know if I gotta go. Hey, I gotta do my research.
Instead of being original. Meanwhile, Skoom's status as an NLMB affiliate made every diss sound like it was coming from a full squad, not just one voice. Skoom on July 8, 2024, near 89th, and Langley took one side off the board, but sent the other side into full get-back mode. The real story ain't what been floating around about some female setup. That was straight cap that had the streets buzzing with false narratives. The truth is, Lil Skoom got caught up in some deadly smoke during the holiday weekend. News reported that the 18-year-old drill rapper got struck during a shooting at the intersection of East 89th Street and Langley Avenue on Sunday night. Police found Shorty laid out on the ground with 2 gunshot wounds in his chest, and despite getting rushed to University of Chicago Hospital, he couldn't pull through. The real circumstances was way different from them backdoor rumors that went viral. Skoom and another young stepper known as Lil Will. The two homies were reportedly together that night when they got into some heated argument with an unknown individual. The drilling happened shortly after that confrontation escalated beyond words. Will got found inside an Uber with gunshot wounds to both thighs, showing he caught some shots but survived the encounter. He also got rushed to University of Chicago Hospital while Skoom was fighting for his life. Police said they spotted a possible suspect and tried to chase him down, but Shorty managed to escape before they could snatch him up. The camera footage and female setup story that had everybody talking turned out to be completely fabricated. No surveillance showed any woman lining Skoom up, no tinted SUV pulled up with masked and no backdoor operation went down like the internet was claiming. What really happened was 2 young steppers got caught in some street beef that turned deadly over an argument. The simplicity of the real story didn't satisfy the drill community's appetite for complex conspiracy theories. So
where's Skrilla coming at?
Narrative took off and became accepted truth, even though it was straight lies. And looking back, Fatso sliding to shoot music vids with Risky Road right after Skoom's pretty much confirmed what everyone was thinking. Then he dropped Unusual Slender 3.0 that same day, a disrespect-heavy diss aimed at the no sugarcoat, just pressure, mass casualties. The get back for Skoom's murder came loud, but let me correct some.
So damn, that confirms it. That's crazy. That's crazy. He did.
Lies that have been floating around these streets. A masked did target Skrilla, Q50, and popular YouTuber Brandon Buckingham outside Fort Knox Studios.
Brandon did! Hold on, what happened?
Floating around these streets. A masked did target Skrilla, Q50, and popular YouTuber Brandon Buckingham outside Fort Knox Studios. But the timeline and specifics got twisted by internet demons spreading cap for clout. Back in September
Facts.
2024,
Facts.
word
Chat, y'all know as soon as it hit the internet, y'all know the internet gonna run with that shit. That's why, hey, you gotta love the internet sometimes, but then sometimes you gotta hate it. Cause that's like spreading rumors in the streets. That's like gossip. Anyway, that's really how it is. Except that gossip is gonna reach to a larger audience. It used to be back in the day, hey, you tell somebody something, just like telephone. If y'all ever played that shit in school, that play telephone, you tell somebody something and they tell somebody something and y'all try to pass that shit around the class, but next you know that it's gonna be somebody that just wanna mess up the game. Bro, tell Lori I like her. Tell Lori she cute or some shit. Lori ugly as shit. Like, but how the hell y'all get that from, like, how? Like, they just wanna mess up the game, bro. That's how the internet is. Somebody gonna spread that rumor. Somebody gonna spread that shit, bro. That shit gonna take off. I'm telling you.
started flying that Skrilla got caught up in some serious smoke with
yeah.
Bloodhound.
Damn, what
Social
happened?
media went absolutely crazy with claims that a studio got aired out, saying Risky Road, Bloodhound, CEO Hawkham, and Skrilla were all involved in some deadly shit.
Oh,
Folks
yeah.
were spreading stories that Skrilla got hit in Chicago while recording with Brandon Buckingham out in Bloodhound territory.
For those that didn't know, J.B. Bin Laden was close friends with Chicago drill originator L.A. Capone, who was tragically down early on in his music career at only 17 years old. When did you meet Lil Jeff?
I really like his big brother. That's one of my best friends for real.
The rumors had specific details that made them sound authentic. People were talking about shell casings, injuries, and retaliation plots. Hip-hop news pages started picking up the story, and X was going wild with unverified reports.
Hey, chat, y'all ever seen a green paper? Y'all ever seen a green paper before, chat?
For a minute there, even seasoned drill followers
the brand
thought this was
colors.
confirmed facts. All that turned out to be
just started fucking
complete
with it.
cap.
I don't know.
The whole narrative was fabricated and started buzzing on X and various hip-hop news platforms without any real foundation. The story had people thinking it was legit for a hot second, until Skrilla himself popped out on Instagram Live, calm as ever, proving he was perfectly fine. That same day, Skrilla also posted a flick of himself on his Instagram story and linked his track God Damn to it, making it crystal clear he was good and still active. No injuries, no hospital visits, no drama. The entire mass shooting story was internet fiction that got out of hand. The next body was 95-member Drills, who tried sliding on the Bloodbath zone and paid the price. Bloodbath, known for riding with rapper Chucky, had been poking at 095
Oh, hold on. So Chucky in this too? Hold on, chat. Chucky in the mix too. Hold on.
and Drills finally tried to answer.
God damn. So the whole damn Chicago beef. What the fuck?
But the move flopped. Bloodbath had eyes on it, played defense, and turned the tables. Drills got left there, his ops clowning him online, calling him a rookie who didn't know how to execute. Just another name.
Damn. So he went on the drill and got drilled? That's whoo.
Added to the dirt.
Damn.
It became the shootout that shook the whole city. The mass hit at NLMB Mellow Bucks' album release party. That one was carnage. 4 people dropped. 14 more got hit when the crowd outside Artist Lounge in River North got sprayed. Straight mayhem. Just think about how many ambulances and cops would have popped up at the scene. Crazy. YFG Fatso's conflicts go way past his beef with Skrilla and the Bloodhounds. At just 17, he managed to create smoke with several different crews and rappers, including Lil Baby. The most viral incident happened recently during Lil Baby's Wham, including Lil Baby.
Now we get to see. Hold on. But he taking shots at Lil Baby. Chat. Taking shots at Lil Baby. God damn. Why you did that?
Baby.
No.
The most viral incident happened recently during Lil Baby's Wham World Tour stop at Atlanta's State Farm Arena. Relvert of the Bloodhounds pressed Fatso backstage over their long-standing beef tied to fallen homies Lil Jeff and Lil Scoom. The whole thing exploded into a full physical fight that got leaked online. Vonoff 1700, who was there with Fatso,
Hold on.
Fight that
So Relvert came all the way to the show just to fight Fatso. Now who won?
got leaked online.
No.
Vonoff 1700, who was there with Fatso, immediately.
Oh, see, Von did this too. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Did Von hop in?
Fallen homies Lil Jeff and
Did
Lil
Von hop
Scoom.
in?
The whole thing exploded into a full physical fight that got leaked online. Vonoff 1700, who was there with Fatso, immediately hopped on Instagram Live afterward, claiming that his 17-year-old homie had handled the 24-year-old Vert. The internet ate it up, with posts going viral saying he let a 17-year-old whoop him. Bloodhound OGs had quickly...
Damn, you let us... The A's don't really matter sometimes, but you let them whoop you? You let them whoop you? Hey, chat! Bro, I'm staying in chat. Bro, that is crazy. That is crazy, bro. That is crazy. You know, the internet, they gonna run with it. They gonna run with it. They gonna run with that, bro. That's crazy.
In to pull Vert away.
Oh yeah, now you
would have been way worse.
See, and that's the sad part. Now it make you feel like you gotta do something. That's the sad part about the internet. Now, if this was just a hood situation, all right, that's stay in the hood. But now the whole world know. Now the whole world know. It's like it make you feel like you gotta go do something.
Landing shots. But Vonoff's comments framed it as a victory for Fatso. Vert and Q50 fought over this story, defending their man's name online. Of course, it made everyone argue about who really won, and whether the age gap made it more embarrassing for Vert. Fatso held on the moment by calling Vert a grown goofy and telling him to keep it in the trenches. Some say this as standing on business.
I'm not promoting the violence. I would like to see them get along. But if anything, you gotta respect that. You gotta respect that. And for him to be young and moving like that, I respect him even more. A lot of you niggas do not, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. This is a 17-year-old moving more strategic and is more more mature than a lot of you niggas, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's literally that's the part that's catching me right now, bro. Not the whole beef part. That he more keep this in the street, man. Like the whole world don't gotta know about this. It's no my part of the story. There's no your part of the story. To keep no. Bro did what he did already. That's cool. Fuck that. But hey, keep this in the streets. I like that. I like that.
Others saw it as ducking future public meetups.
Dumb.
Fatso's fights also went beyond the Bloodhounds to include members of Bloodbath, affiliated with rapper Chucky. They repeatedly call him out for trolling females and civilians rather than addressing real street issues. The whole case shows just how Fatso's social media moves were creating enemies for him across...
Hold on. Fatso go off on Chucky for dissing drills. Hold on. The drills is they homie. Alright, so now I'm putting the pieces together. It's like, that's still crazy though. Hey. What Chucky guys say about
across
this?
multiple gangs. Point of no return.
What Chucky guys say about this?
Restaurant and lounge hit showed clear as day how this beef leveled up from back and forth to all-out war that could spark anywhere, anytime. Mellow Bucks' album release party wasn't packed with hitters or steppers. Just regular fans. People who pulled up for the music, not the madness. But that didn't matter. CCTV caught a dark ride circling the block multiple times before rang out, meaning the drill was scoped out ahead of time. They were watching movements, plotting every angle.
Heard a lot of
On that.
What's up, guys? I'm not gonna fight you. I'm here on vacation. No.
All I'm trying to say is, I understand that you can't watch out for everything at the end of the day. Like, people are human. It's like, if you in a beef like this, and on camera, they spotted that same vehicle circling the same block, just like a shark, just waiting for food to get ready. No. Who was watching that?
There was a whole bunch of police officers driving by fast, ambulance, fire rescue.
When the moment hit, the aired it out straight from the car while sliding past, dumping rounds and hitting 18 people in under a minute. 4 didn't make it. Cops came out and said it was a targeted hit, not random, but they kept quiet on who the real target was. But anyone who's tapped into the streets could see the timeline. The slide came right after drills got left on the pavement, and fingers pointed to it being payback by his set, aimed straight at NLMB's circle. Then came Fatso's trolling. It wasn't regular disrespect, it was way out of pocket. He hopped on socials clowning the victims, saying, "Put his ass in the wood too," asking for red lighters to match the It hit a new low, no type of line left. Even Skrilla wasn't with it. Industry heads who were watching from the outside knew what was at stake. Fatso had star potential for real. Wordplay, image, energy, all there. But the street pressure was dragging him down. At 17, he had the skills to take off big, but his hands were so deep in war that the industry started seeing him as a liability. The people around them weren't helping either. The ones who should have been protecting the investment, locking in the bag, keeping the motion clean, were the same ones stirring the beef. Street-minded folks behind both artists saw the music as a bank, pushing the rappers to crash out while they pocketed whatever came from the mess. Instead of pulling them out the flames, they kept throwing gas on the fire. The way this war was playing out had clear reflections. Just look at how 6ix9ine crashed out with Treyway, Young Thug's name getting wrapped in that YSL mess, and Dirk constantly ducking indictments tied to OTF motion. All these stories show what happens when you try mixing real money with real smoke. In the end, the streets don't let you keep both. No doubt the feds were circling both Skrilla and Fatso's camps. Agents were stacking evidence off every IG live, every bar, every comment section, watching it all like surveillance footage. Mass linked to rappers had brought that kind of federal heat that shuts down whole cliques. They weren't moving blind. They were building full-blown RICO plays in silence. Every diss, every post, every live stream was being stacked like ammo for court dates. What made it sad was that both Skrilla and Fatso had enough raw talent to make it out of the mud for real, but they couldn't let go of the blocks that raised them. Skrilla surviving that Fort Knox hit should have been the sign to lock in on the bag, not spin back. And Fatso catching label looks at just 17 should have been his green light to leave the streets behind. But instead of bouncing, they kept spinning. The age piece made it worse. Fatso was only 17, young, head still forming, and already caught up in murder plots and federal scope. They were both throwing away futures over beefs they didn't even start. Hand-me-down wars passed from older heads.
Yeah, see, that's messed up. People around them should have been keeping them out the mix. I understand that it's still like, I didn't make it there yet. It's like, I still need to prove myself, but hey, y'all know they got the potential to get up out the hood. Y'all know they got the potential to carry us out. Y'all know y'all got the potential to do something better. Keep them out the way, bro. Like, nigga, stay in the house. Go to the studio. Go chill with some fine shit. Leave the city. Stop coming around. Like that's one of the people you just gotta tell, but just stop coming around. Like, I love you, but just stop coming around.
Adding lean, pills, PTSD, and peer pressure. And you got a mix where thinking smart just wasn't on the radar. They were moving off emotion, pride, and pain, nothing else. Meanwhile, the whole world was watching. YouTube videos, reaction channels, overseas fans turning a real-life body count into content. This wasn't music anymore. This was street trauma turned into clicks and streams. Every new diss song, every body dropped, brought in more views, more hype, more pressure to keep it going. The ops knew it, the fans knew it. And the labels, they were backing away slowly.
Yeah, I think that's the end of it. Yo, that shit was crazy, I ain't gonna lie. If y'all want to see more reactions like this, make sure y'all drop a like. Make sure y'all drop it down in the comments. Appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody that's tapped in. I appreciate everybody that's watching the video. It's your boy Don Now, Hold It On TV. We out this bitch.